everyone, welcome back to another Storytime video. Yeah, the topic of today is creepy/weird people. And no, we are not talking about the desperate driving man. He doesn't bug me anymore. And thankfully that's one weirdo I got rid of. Well, not in a murderous term, if you will. But anyway, today I will be talking about a quote-unquote regular customer of mine. I found out his true intentions, and it's honestly very sickening and gross. Now, let me give you a little backstory, if I may. I've been packing for this customer for a very long time, and I will say, he was a very, very nice man. Every time I'm working, he requests me to pack for him. And during those fall and winter days when I work, he would offer me hot chocolate. Now, fast forward to a couple months into this year, I noticed that he hasn't been coming in a lot, which is understandable due to COVID. I understand if you're uncomfortable to leave your house. And some point, I don't know exactly when, but one of my coworkers mentioned that this quote-unquote regular customer of mine got into a fight with a manager and two customers, or was it just a manager? I don't know the full story of that, but anyway. Fast forward to days prior to the day I found out about his true intentions. I was working with one of my coworkers early in the morning, and we had some downtime because it wasn't very busy or anything. We were just waiting for customers to come up to our register. Anyway, this regular customer of mine shows up and says, "Hi, how are you?" And then my coworker and I said, "We're both good. How are you?" And then the quote-unquote regular customer of mine says, "I'm good, but you don't have anything I was looking for." And during the pandemic, we've been having shipment issues with certain products, so we haven't been getting them in frequently as we hope. But anyway, my coworker says, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a shame. I'm just minding my own business because I didn't know what to say, really." The quote-unquote regular customer of mine was just looking at us back and forth, smiling creepily or weirdly. It's hard to tell with the mask on. I don't know how long he was doing it. I think it was for about 2 or 3 minutes. Just dead silent, smiling at me and my coworker back and forth. For what reason? I don't know. And then he said, "Bye, have a great day." And then as he left, my coworker said, "I don't like him." And then I said, "Why?" And then my coworker basically told me the whole argument between the manager and two customers thing. And I believe he was quote-unquote banned from my grocery store that I work at because I haven't seen him in a long time. I can't confirm if he was banned or not, but that's not the point. Anyway, fast forward to October 27th of this year, where I found out his true intentions. Now, once again, it was early in the morning. Me and my favorite coworker had downtime, so we just chatted and whatnot. And then a customer comes up. This customer works for the online order / in-person delivery service. I'm not going to say the official name of the business, just for safety reasons, I suppose. But yeah, he was getting frustrated with something. It might be the internet connection, because I know work has terrible Wi-Fi. But anyway, he was having trouble. And then my quote-unquote regular customer comes behind him, and then he starts losing his temper. Now, this quote-unquote regular customer of mine I have never seen him mad or angry or upset, any of that sort. I just saw him as a happy man. And when he lost his temper, he was saying like, "Oh my God, hurry up," or something like that. And of course I was scared. I was like, what the hell? I didn't say that out loud, obviously, but yeah, I was confused and kind of scared. But anyway, the online order / delivery service person said, "I'll be back in a little bit," so we just void the whole thing. So we voided the guy's order, and then we rung up the quote-unquote regular customer of mine. He basically said, "Hi, how are you?" You know, the usual. Both of us said we were good. And then, after I finished packing his stuff, he said, "Have a great day." And then I said, "You too." And then one of my coworkers, who was off for the day, he was shopping. And since my line was empty, he came up to me and my favorite coworker. And then my coworker mentioned to my favorite coworker, "Did you tell her yet?" And then she said, "No, I haven't. I didn't have the time to tell her." And I look at both of my coworkers and I said, "Tell me what?" And then my coworker, who was off for the day, said, "Some time ago, I don't know if it was overheard or directly in his face, but anyway, basically my coworker that was off for the day said, the quote-unquote regular customer said that he has feelings for you." And I was in shock and very confused. I was like, "Wait, what?" And then my favorite coworker said, "You know when he gives you like hot chocolate?" And I said, "Yeah." And then my favorite coworker mentions that it was a way to lure you into being in a relationship with him. And at that point, I was just dead silent and very confused. And I asked, "Is this true?" And then both of my coworkers said, "Yeah, it's true." I just started crying after that, cause may I remind you, this quote-unquote regular customer of mine, I trusted him, and the fact that he wants to be in a relationship with me is very gross and sickening and disturbing. Considering he's like 50 years old, I think. I know for a fact he's way older than me, and I'm in my mid-20s, of course. And obviously, that's a big red flag for being in relationships, because you never know what these disgusting creeps will do to you. But yeah, after I found out, I basically lost my trust in him. And my favorite coworker just told me, "Don't even look at him, don't even speak to him." And then I said, "You know what, it's done. I don't want to talk to him or interact with him ever again after what you just told me." And then my coworker that was off for the day said, "Don't worry, our boss knows and we know, so you're pretty much safe from him." And I just said, "Thank God." And after that, I just carried on my day. And obviously from here on out, I am not going to accept anything from anyone unless it's someone I know personally 100%. But yeah, ever since then, I've been hella cautious about when he comes in and stuff. He has been coming in a couple times. All I've done is ignored him, cause I don't want to be around him. Considering I had a panic attack every single time this guy has came in ever since I heard his true intentions. It's sad, but I'm just glad that my coworkers told me it, because if they didn't tell me, it would have gotten worse, and it probably would have gotten to a point where the quote-unquote regular customer of mine wants to have kids with me or something. I don't know. That's a little bit of a stretch to think about, but you never know with these creepy, weird people. You really don't. In fact, by the way, for the quote-unquote regular customer, he was married and had kids at some point, but his wife divorced him, and took custody of the kids. Now, I don't know when this divorce thing happened. I just found out he used to be married at one point. And I don't think I will ever understand this, but why are these creepy old men hitting on younger women? Like, I don't get it. And I'm just glad I'm safe and the situation didn't get worse. I just wish that I figured out the sign of like, oh, he's giving me something. That's a sign of him wanting to be in a relationship with me. I wish I found that out a lot sooner, but I'm just glad my coworkers told me because I probably would have never figured it out. Point is, he is not part of my fan club anymore. And fun fact, by the way, my favorite coworker calls our regular customers our fan club. But yeah, anyways, guys, thank you all so much for listening to my story. Now I have trust issues, and I'm scared every time this creepy fuck comes into work. And all I'm gonna do is ignore him. Cause what else can I do? But yeah, just be careful. You never know what someone's true intentions are. I hope I don't come across any more people like that ever again. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave now before I ramble. So thank you all so much for listening. And I guess I will see you all in another Storytime video. Or whatever I make next. Goodbye for now.